I'm making episode. Right, it looks like it is ready to go. Today we are going to review everything that I do to try to fix the when I say fix the vocals, let's be real here. The AI vocals are incredible, but they're not mine. And as a songwriter, I want to make the vocals mine. So let's do that. Let's see if we can figure out how to make the vocals mine. Now, I haven't done vocal warm-ups yet today. I meant to do it on my drive back from taking my kids to school, but it didn't happen. So I'm going to do my best. It's going to be a struggle, but we're going to see how well it can sound, even if I need to go back and polish them a bit with, better takes. All right. So I'm just going to show you last time I was going to show you what it looked like on my actual project. So that's what I'm going to do now. This is what I produced in Logic Pro. And just like AI, so AI has this idea that it's like junk in, junk out, quality in, quality out, uniqueness in, uniqueness out. For example, let's say I had heart problems, which I don't, but if I had heart problems and I was asking ChatGPT questions about my heart problems, I am going to be asking very different questions than if I was a heart surgeon who had heart problems. So the questions that the heart surgeon is going to ask ChatGPT is going to provide a deeper, more tailored experience for this heart surgeon than if I was asking those questions. Same with music. Right now, it's a little bit like maybe you hear songs and you're like, I think that's AI. Maybe you've experienced this. But you're not quite sure. But I bet you can go onto Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, and you read posts and you know when it's verbatim AI. You know when somebody was using ChatGPT and you're like, that's definitely ChatGPT. You can tell by the way that it says certain words, the way that it phrases things, the way that it adds spaces, the way that you can tell that it's a chat bot talking most of the time, and you can tell when it's actually somebody's real voice and they're actually writing it themselves. And then just doing edits at the end. So it's the same way right now. If you were to take your guitar or your piano, maybe your piano, when I say piano, like that depends on how intricate your piano is. If you have an intricate piano piece and you upload that into AI and say, hey, add extra instrumentation, but keep the piano piece the same, you're going to have a very different experience than if you are singing a song and you're playing chords on the piano. And then it will pop out something to you that is great for you, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. And maybe it is. But over time, will it be easier to be like, oh, that's actually AI. I can tell that's AI. So and maybe for the general masses, they don't care. They can't tell the difference. But you'll probably start to see what is generic music created by AI and what is unique. And maybe the prompts are different enough that you really can't tell. I don't know. We're just, at least for me, I'm not there yet in fully being able to decide, hey, this is AI and this is not. Sometimes I can get there. But the number one country music song a few months ago was an AI song. So that tells you most people do not know the difference in commercial music. So when we're working with music production, and I produce this song in Logic Pro, and then I take this produced song and I say, hey, make a cover of it, like do the same thing. I just want like your version, but this song. And it goes and it makes a really awesome cover of my song. I'm proud of that. And I know I wrote that song. I produced that song. It just polished it up. And I did that using modern tools. It's like, you're not going to ask your accountant, I'm sorry, but did you add those numbers together in your head, or did you use a calculator, or did you use AI? You're just not going to ask those questions, because you're going to trust that the professional is using modern tools. It's what you're paying them for. You don't care if they do it in their head or if they did it on AI or if they used a calculator. People don't care if you, I mean, maybe some people have strong opinions. In fact, not even maybe. A lot of people have strong opinions about whether you use AI or not. But for me, I have decided that as long as it is your original song, you can be proud of that. Now, maybe you use AI and you don't care. Now, these are philosophical questions that we will get into and I will continue to talk about in next episodes. For now, let's go and I'm going to show you what this is. All right, so this is what I made in Logic Pro. I wasn't done mixing it. The sound isn't where I want it. The vocals weren't quite where I wanted them, but this was a rough version.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold.
Okay, I'm gonna show you
how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am fantastic. Super magic.
This is all me.
Ain't my world. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it.
Okay, that, by the way, is my son talking. He was doing that word or whatever it was, and then I changed the sound of it, like I pitched it down. So you're going to hear some of these elements in the covered version in AI. So what I can very confidently say, hey, I produced this song. I wrote the song and produced it.
Folds of a stay stuck in my head.
Okay, so you get the idea. I made the song. I did the work. And I think what people are concerned about is, does AI just do all the work for you? But you still got to do it. I don't know. We're still in this in-between stage, so here we go. Oh, hang on. Let me change the screen for you so you can see what's going on. All right. Window capture.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am such a work of art. I am fantastical. I am incredible. Super magical. I create my world. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am brave. I know the way. I can see it in my mind. Not stopping this time. I am strong.
Okay, so I have to tell you how I wrote this song. So I had done a psychedelic therapy session, and honestly, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I had my guitar with me, and so in the morning when all I wanted to do was write music when I woke up. And it was incredible. And this song just kind of like downloaded. Like all I could hear was, like I knew that I was, sorry, I just saw dust in the air, so I wanted to grab it. I knew that I like this like I woke up from that knowing that I wanted to do something with music, healing, and impact, because for me music has been an essential healing aspect of my night. Like it helps me make sense of my world. It helps me understand my world. It helps me feel seen. It helps me feel like what's happening in my life can go from really, really hard to just almost like a dance party for me if I write a song that I want to dance to about it. So it actually, music has been absolutely essential for my growth, my personal growth and healing in my life. And in this particular case, I was writing this song because I feel like I've got it. Like I have what it takes effort-wise to get to where I want to go in my life. And where did I want to go? I wanted to do music. I wanted to have like a cross-section in my life of music, healing, and impact. And so when I was writing this song, I'm like, I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I turned coal into gold. Never going to know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head, because for a long time I was feeling insecure and I really didn't know the way forward in my life. I was worried about what other people thought of me. I was worried about feeling weird or whatever. And I just decided, you know what? It doesn't matter. None of that matters. In fact, I'm probably just making up what I think people are thinking about me. So at the end of the day, this song Elixir has been a powerful anthem for me to say, like, let's go. Let's do life in my own way. There's no secret sauce. Hardcore gotta want. That's what part of this is. Believe it in my bones. Feel it in my soul. Human, the same as you. It's gonna happen. Knee-jerk reaction. I'm coming for the top. Never gonna stop. No, never. So I can see it in my life. It's like, I'm brave. I know the way. I can see it in my mind. Not stopping this time. I am strong. Meant for this all along. I am ready. My mind is steady. Now, do I always feel this way? No, but this song reminds me that when I do feel this way and when I do put in the work and I do put in the effort, then I actually get to see, I get the satisfaction. That's what I get. I get the satisfaction because it doesn't immediately turn into success. It doesn't immediately become what I think it should be. It is a daily process of creativity and engaging with whatever informational field is out there. That's where the music comes from, because sometimes it feels like I'm making it. Sometimes it feels like it's just a download. This song was a download. Like I sat down and I just wrote it. And then right after that, I got like this kind of minor vibe to it. And then I just started playing it on my guitar and trying to figure. In fact, it was really hard for me to figure out what the chords were, because I don't consider myself, well, I don't have a strong music theory background. So I don't, and I wasn't, I mean, I taught myself guitar, I taught myself piano. So I don't have like a strong way to be like, this is this chord. Like I have to look it up. If I make up a new chord, I have to look it up and be like, what chord is this? So this song, and then I like to sing, but this is going to be a tough one to top off. And I don't know exactly which version I love, but I'm going to go ahead and just pick one. And then I'm going to break it down into stems. And then I'm going to attempt to do the vocals. Now, the last time I tried to do the vocals on this song, it miserably failed because there was lag. And I didn't know how to fix that. But we'll see if it fixes it. I can hear a slight lag even as I speak. So we'll see. The elixir. I turn coal into gold, never gonna know how. Oh my gosh. It's just so intense. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. Okay, so the version 1, where did I take it out? I don't know where that went. But the original version that I liked the most was here. I don't know where it is. Oh, I think I need to pull it in maybe.
I've got it, Belixi. I've got it, Belixi. I've got it.
Okay. As you can hear, the reason why I didn't do it, or the reason why I didn't keep it, was because it wasn't getting the words right. I accidentally forgot. Well, because I didn't know. It wasn't that I accidentally forgot. I just didn't know to put the lyrics in before I asked it to do a cover song for me. So this one.
I've got it, Belixi. I've got it.
This one was the closest in every way to my original. So I am bummed because it didn't come back and do one as good.
I've got it, Belixi. I've got it, Belixi. I've got it, Belixi. I can code with the dough. Never gonna know when a future unfolds with the sand stuck in my head. I am dreaming, but nowhere wears. I can see the light. Now I'm stopping English before I was strong. Damn soldier satellite, I am riding. But the ending there's no secrets, eyes. I called out a why. Believe in me, crows, calling my soul. You not the same, my teeth. It's gonna happen. The chain reaction. I took up at the dawn. Never gonna stop.
And that's what I have here. This is the part that I wanted it to do, is I wanted it to cover for the top, never gonna stop, never. I am magnificent. I am brilliant.
I am small, work of art. I am that chopstickle. I am incredible. I'm super magical. I behave my world. I got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I got it, the elixir. I can't go up a gold. Never gonna know why the future evolves with the sea stuff in my head. I am magnificent. I've got it.
Okay, I actually think I'm going to use that one. I do like the ending of this one, though. The problem is,
Future rolls with the sea stuff in my head. Magnificent. I am going in. Believe in me, crows, calling my soul. You not the same, my teeth. It's gonna happen. It's all creation. I think of a vagina. Never gonna stop. Never, 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 never. I am magnificent. I am going in. I am start a work of art. I am majestical. I am incredible. Super magical. At the ending is the world. The elixir. The elixir. And I am riding by the ending there is no secrets, eyes. I call that a why. Believe in me, crows, calling my soul. You not the same, my teeth. It's gonna happen. Reach and breathe, living in the forms. Got my soul. Then I'm the same I do. It's gonna happen.
I think I'm going to use this one because it's a bit cleaner of a mix. It's not as like big and loud, which isn't necessarily my style. I do love it. I love the other one. I like them all for different reasons, which is why it's just so hard. Like if you can avoid making multiple versions, then I definitely recommend, like if you like the first one, keep it there. But just the hard part is that I didn't give the right words to begin with, so I couldn't. And it will make the mix. It'll make the instrumentation based on the words. So if you give it the wrong word, like if you don't give the right words and it doesn't get it right, then It just does. It's. I don't know. This is still my first song, so we're gonna figure this out.
Living in the forms, down my soul, living up with the same night too. It's gonna happen. Reach and reaction.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try this one. We're gonna do. In fact, I've already got all of the stems here. I'm gonna insert all of the stems, and then I'm going to. What I want to do is, yeah, we're just gonna use this. These are the vocals, and I need to add another track. And this is a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn it down because it might be too loud for you. I'm sorry if it was. Please let me know too in the comments if you think it's too loud or it's too soft, or even which version you like the most. I'm curious. Because we're just playing with it. We're just playing with it. I'm gonna say streamed version because I started a couple ones, and I don't know, I'm still learning how to delete and kind of clean up my DAW here. Let's see if I can make a duplicate track. Yeah, so I made a duplicate track because I am going to try to sing along, but with my own vocals. I'm turning down this track, and then I'm going to see if I can do mine. Now, like I said, I didn't warm up my vocals. Got my tea. I did go for a hike this morning, and exercise and showers, and I showered. Exercise and a shower are actually really good for warming up your vocals. If it's a hot shower. And you're like, why would you take a cold shower? Well, because we do hard things. Okay. Let's try it. Where are my words? Just to make sure I get it right. I've got it. So I print them out. And I have in my... If you're not organized, you need to get organized. So I print them out, and then I put them in like a folder by alphabetical order so that I can find them when I need to find them. I'm gonna move this over, keep this closer to me, and I'm going to move this. Get a little towel. We're just makeshifting it here. That's okay. Just trying to get it to be as good as possible. It's gonna happen. All right. I'm gonna do this live, man. You got nothing to lose. I really hope this is recording. You know, like the other day when I was like, what is happening? There's 1,000 things going wrong. And you know what? We're gonna see what we can do. I've got I'm planning on going live every morning around 10 a.m. Pacific time during the week. So if you want to join me, see if I'm going live 10 a.m. I've got like 3 more episodes in this particular series with this song Elixir. We're just testing out because I'm a Logic Pro girl. I've been using Logic Pro for a few years now and really like it. That's how I've been producing my music. But I was disappointed in its last, like in 2024, when it didn't add more AI into the software. I was disappointed by that, which kind of tells me I think we're ready. We're ready for it. All right. I'm stalling. Can you tell I'm stalling? All right, let's try this. No input. No. Okay. What's happening? What just happened? Ah! Okay. Okay, I've got to push this button. Why isn't it letting me? I want to record. Why isn't it letting me put it in? No input. Ooh, got it. Okay, let's see if this works. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. It's not doing anything. Can you see it's not recording? All right, we're going to try this one, which I don't think is going to help. Yeah, there it is. I've got it. The elixir, I've got it. I think I have to do loop back, which might make it delay. We'll see. Nope. What is going on, man? All right, we're gonna consult ChatGPT. Why is it not working? Making episode 2, and I'm trying to record my vocals in Suno, but it's not letting me record it. Period. What's going on? So funny. All right. Let's troubleshoot this like a clean, powerful producer instead of a rage clicking the mic button. Rage clicking the mic button. Doesn't really make sense. It's usually one of these things. Suno doesn't actually support direct mic recording. Oh, most common. Suno is primarily an AI generation platform, not a full DAW-like Logic. Depending on the version you're using, it may allow you to upload audio, but not allow live music recording directly inside the browser. If the mic icon isn't active or nothing happens when you click it, that's why. Suno does not equal Logic Pro. It's not built to be a recording booth. Okay. If it should allow recording but doesn't, browser mic permissions. Oh, what? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Now it's telling me that if it should allow recording but doesn't, on a Mac, go to System Settings, Microphone, make sure your browser Chrome Safari is toggled on, which it is, but let me just double check. That's crazy, man. You can't tell me that it's not allowed and then be like, well, if it actually is supposed to. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to my system preferences on my Mac, and now I am looking up microphone, sound input, sound. The selected device has no input. Selected device for sound input. Scarlett Solo, yes, which it is. But if I go to my permissions, allow apps to access. Okay. Google Chrome. Yeah. What the heck? Okay, so I guess we do have to use Logic Pro if we're going to use our own, or I could drag in. I could do on Logic Pro and then drag it in to Suno. Okay, let's see. I've got it. The elixir. Okay, that means I need to go to Logic Pro. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this and show you my Logic Pro. Dang it. You know what it's going to do for me now? Oh, this is so frustrating. Eek. This is what happened last time, where it's going to make me close OBS in order to see the new one. Don't save. Logic Pro. We're going to close Logic Pro all the way. And then really, really hope. Oh, you know what you know what I could do? I think I could, if it won't let me change it, I could just upload all the tracks to this one, mute all these ones, and then and then get a vocal version. So let's see if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me first. Opening back up Logic. You guys. Okay, I have a podcast. It's called 1010. And you can listen to that while you're waiting. Okay. Do you know what other podcast I'm obsessed with right now? It is, I'm obsessed with the telepathy tapes. Highly recommend that. Please tell me it's going to show up on OBS. Please, please, please. Da, 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 da. Please, please, please. Da, 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 da. Yay! It did it! Oh my gosh! I'm becoming more fluent with Suno and OBS and all the literally like so many things I have to do in order to make this work. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna record a track. Please, 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 don't say I'm right. I can tell my vocals are not warmed up. Ah! Please, please, please. Please, please. Okay. Are you ready? I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to do my best. Worst case scenario, I have to warm up my voice and do it later. That was my bad. I did not prepare for that one thing. A little more chamomile. I know, coat throat is one thing I can use. Maybe it's called throat coat. Okay.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold,
Never gonna know. Actually, I did the wrong words there.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it.
Okay, I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst I've ever done. I can just tell my voice is shaky. La da 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 da. Engage that diaphragm. I usually follow a 5-minute, I know that's not very long, but a 5-minute vocal warm-up on YouTube, but let's do it.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am smart, a work of art. I am magnificent. I am...
Hang on. All right. Is it lagging?
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head.
I am magnificent. I am brilliant. Okay. That was... I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am smart, a work of art. I am fantastical. I am incredible. Super magical, I create my world. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am brave, I know the way. I can see it in my mind. Not stopping this time, I'm strong. Meant for this all along, I am ready. My mind is steady. There is no secret sauce. Hardcore gotta want. Believe it in my bones, feel it in my soul. Human the same as you, it's gonna happen. Knee-jerk reaction. I'm coming for the top, never gonna stop. Never. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am smart. A work of art. I am fantastical. I am incredible. Super magical. I create my world. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am magnificent. The elixir. Okay, so at least I've got that down. Now I'm going to pull it into Suno and kind of see what I can do from there. So I gotta bounce. I'm gonna export one region as audio file. I'm going to export it as a wave because I do think the higher the quality, the better. I'm going to include an audio tail. And that's it, folks. I don't know where I'm exporting it to. I actually didn't pay attention to that. What the heck was I thinking? Okay. Maybe because I was worried about what you were thinking because you're watching me. What the heck? Where did it go? Oh my gosh. All right. Main box number 3. Let's see if we can import it. Oh, that's me. Let's see. You can't see it. I'm coming for the top. Na 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 na. Just generally speaking, I'm looking for elixir. The elixir. I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. Is this it? I've got it. The elixir. I've got it. Okay, I don't know if that's it because I exported it as a... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to pull it into here. And I'm sorry you cannot see what I'm doing right now, but I'm I'm pulling it, literally just pulling it into my Suno. So let me switch to show you my Suno. That was not what I meant to do. Okay. Wow. So that's my audio right there. The elixir. I don't know why that's doing that, like why it looks like that. We are going to, can I mute it? No, apparently I cannot mute it. I think I would have to delete it, which I'm not going to do right now. So you'll notice that in Suno, it's really annoying because it does these markers that if you don't click out of it, then it just stays there and it starts from that point.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if it stays.
Hang on, that's not working. It's like going off of my. It's going off of my of this track.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it.
Okay, I don't know what is happening. So I know what's happening is that it wants to use all of these, but I can't mute them, you guys. Like I'm looking here, I cannot mute it. And that is so freaking annoying. It's like I have to just delete it if I don't want to use it. Why? Clip volume. All right, clip volume. We're going to go. Can I just delete it? Or, I mean, can I just mute it? I don't see it. So I'm gonna have to. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Wow, you can do mashups. So freaking cool. There's so much you can do here. It's just insane. So amazing. I haven't even touched the surface. Like I've barely done any of this. I just want to hear. I mean, I guess that I will hear what it sounds like with. I just wanted to hear what it does to my vocals. Oh, you know what? I'm going to solo it. That's what I'm going to do.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir.
Okay, so if I've got it like this, can I do anything else to it? Can I... No, I can't do like any pitching on it. I can't do anything like that. Let's go back to Logic and see what we can do. Okay.
I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if it stays stuck in my head. I am magnificent. I am brilliant. I am smart, a work of art. I am fantastical. I am incredible.
super magical. I create my world. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I've got it, the elixir. I turn coal into gold. Never gonna know how the future unfolds if I stay stuck in my head. I am brave, I know the way. I can see it in my mind, not stopping this time. I'm strong, meant for this all along. I am ready, my mind is steady. There is no secret sauce, hardcore gotta want. Believe it in my bones, feel it in my soul. Human the same as you, it's gonna happen. Knee-jerk reaction, I'm coming for the top, never gonna stop. I am magnificent, I am brilliant, I am smart, a work of art. I am fantastical, I am incredible, super magical. I create my world. I've got it. Okay, so basically now I need to go and do some mixing to make sure it sits in the mix right and that it sounds good all together and that my vocals are how I want it. And that is what we are going to do on the next session, is I'm going to mix it in Logic Pro. Now here's the thing. This is all an experiment. We're going to see how much we love it in the end and how much it doesn't look like right now it's a replacement for Logic Pro. So if you do want to make it your own, so far, and one of the things I wanted to show you but didn't get a chance to, and I have to go right now pick up my little one, but is that I have used AI to clone my voice in kits.ai, and it actually didn't work. Like, I was going to show you that today, but didn't get a chance to. Yeah, I don't really have time to do it because I gotta go fix my hair and my makeup a little bit. So I'm gonna go, but tomorrow let's reconvene here and finish this up. Let's see how far we can get. I'll show you I'll write it down so that I don't forget to show you kits.ai, and I'm writing it here. Yeah, kits.ai, and then mixing the vocals, make sure it sounds good, and then we can just export the song and use it. We'll see how that goes next. Basically, the mixing is next, and then the next episode is like, is it better? Is this releasable? What are the copyright laws around it? And then after that, like, would I release it to Spotify, or what? Like, how am I going to use it? So again, if you're interested in just learning more, if you've been wanting to learn Logic Pro, but you just haven't gotten there yet, I have a course called the Song Release Accelerator. My clients have talked about how life-changing it is. Please go click on the link below, check it out, and listen to my podcast too, because it's very interesting. I have a lot of deep thoughts in there. And then we'll see you tomorrow. My name is Andrea Belita. And I don't remember I don't think I'm calling I don't remember what I called my channel. I changed the name of it, but anyway, we're just exploring music right now, and Song Release Accelerator is what I've built for learning how to produce, mix, and master in 8 weeks on Logic Pro. So if you're ready for that step as a songwriter, I highly recommend it, because I used to think, oh, that's too technical for me. Like, I couldn't learn that. But you absolutely can. In fact, it will make your entire world so much better, because you'll feel empowered to make music rather than feeling like you always have to wait on a studio or pay for a studio or whatever. So yeah, it's a 6-month program, but you will learn start to finish how to produce a song, and you'll be able to do that at least three to 4 times while you're in the program. So it is like tuition based, so you're not looking at like a $150 course. We're talking, this is a real coaching program with every single week we have weekly Zoom calls where I help you get unstuck where you're stuck. And it's like I'm holding your hand every step of the way. So go check it out if you're ready to up level into the next space. And meanwhile, we are looking at AI to see how we are going to fully integrate that into the course material as well. And we'll see you tomorrow.